Alright, so a few months ago I did this video about the Infinity Gems that has a lot of views now, and I thought everything was fine, and then Guardians of the Galaxy came out and a couple other questions came up, and just all these things were just suddenly wrong and confusing about that video. So now I have to run damage control trying to fix everything that went wrong in the last video while still trying to predict what Marvel could possibly be doing with the Infinity Gems in future movies. And I have to do that in under 10 minutes. Awesome. Let's get this terrible party started. Tis I, Kenatonic, and welcome to yet another discussion video. Now, before I get started, for future, I do plan to have a better mic. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird, but I do plan to split my channel up into, I guess, two different shows, you could say, where one is just dedicated to movies and the other is dedicated to video games. But that will come up later. For right now, we need to talk about the Infinity Gems. And I've seen a lot of comments on my last video about what theories were toward what the Infinity Gems are now, especially after Guardians of the Galaxy. So I went back through all the Marvel movies. Yeah, I work hard for you guys. What a task it was to go back through those movies. Just hard stuff. But I went back through those movies and tried to figure out what exactly each gem was. Because you see, the mistake I made the first time was trying to relate them to the color that, I thought they were. Well, I learned from that mistake. So, let's go through the Infinity Gems we know of and where and in whose possession they are in. So let's start with the most obvious and work our way down. First, we have the Mind Gem. Yes, this is the Mind Gem. It is not the Soul Gem. It was in Loki's staff. Okay? Now, spoiler alert for the rest of these gems. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Also, spoiler alert. Now I'm going to continue. This gem is now in the possession of Baron von Strucker. We saw that at the end of Captain America the Winter Soldier, an absolutely amazing movie. Again, this is indeed the Mind Gem. He was taking over people's minds, not taking their souls, their minds. Next, we have the Tesseract. This is the Space Gem. Yes, it is also blue. Whatever. It is the Space Gem, and this is on Asgard. We see the Space Gem taken with Thor and Loki at the end of the Avengers when Thor is taking Loki back to Asgard. Now, of course, because the Tesseract is on Asgard, it is now under Loki's control, giving that Loki is faking as Odin and he's sitting on the throne. So, this is indeed the Space Gem. We can see it opening portals to various places, and it also transported the Red Skull to. So, the gems that are left are the Time Gem, the Power Gem, the Soul Gem, and the Reality Gem. So, two more reality gems were, of course, given to us through the cinematic universe so far, and there's been a bit of confusion as to which one is which. Now, let's get rid of the obvious things that these two gems are not. Neither of them are the Time Gem, and neither of them are the Soul Gem. These are things we know. Neither of them manipulate time, and neither of them can take your soul or control your soul or anything like that. So the only ones that are left are, of course, the Power Gem and the Reality Gem. Now, I thought long and hard about this. Well, actually not hard, but I had to pause. And I went back and I thought, and I was like, well, I guess there's really only one answer for this. See, The gem in the Guardians of the Galaxy is the power gem, and the one that Benicio del Toro's collector gets at the end of Thor in the Dark World is the reality gem. Now, what is my reasoning? Well, the gem that's seen in Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't really do too much to reality per se. It just destroys stuff. I mean, that's all it did. Like that's really all it did. We see Ronan the Accuser put the put this gem in his war hammer and just wreak havoc. He destroyed things with it. Now you're like, Ken, in Thor in the Dark World, Malekith destroyed stuff with that gem too. Why is that not the power gem? What Loki was trying to do, good grief, what Malekith was trying to do with that gem was to take everything in the universe that had already been created and revert it to the way it was before. Take it back to a world of darkness. That is a changing of reality if I've ever heard one. He wasn't just trying to destroy everything. He was trying to bring darkness. He was trying to put everything in a state of darkness yet again. That is reality manipulation. So in the end, I guess that wasn't too hard. Now there's another theory that can go with all of this. And I don't like this theory, but I thought I'd bring it up anyway, is that all these gems can just blow things up. And when they're united in the Infinity Gauntlet, that they can manipulate time and take souls and all that stuff. I don't agree with that. I don't. Because we've already seen that each gem does something different. So, I don't like that theory. But I thought I'd throw it in there anyway since somebody brought it up. So I think that about covers it. Of course, you can leave any questions, comments, or concerns in the comments section. That's what it's there for. But I'm pretty proud of this. I think I did a good job. Yeah. So in the comment section below, let me know the topics that you want to hear in these discussion videos. And depending on the topic, I'll get to it eventually. I've been Kenatonic, and I am glad we had this talk.